Hey guys, if you're here to watch a video, I obviously hope you enjoy it. And don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the video. Hey guys, it's me, Mario here with another video. And today we are going to be looking over some more Ark news, which obviously today the roadmap just updated, but we're first going to look at some other stuff before we look at the roadmap update. So let's start with stuff, like I'm mainly just going off stuff that I haven't shown yet. So we'll start with the new structures for Ark Survival Ascended on how they look different and stuff like that. So this is like the wooden thatch stuff in Unreal Engine 4 in Ark 1, and then this is the thatch and wood stuff in Ark Survival Ascended in Unreal Engine 5. So obviously something that's interesting is that they seem to have made the Ark Survival Ascended structures taller, which is nice. It's pretty nice, I think. It makes it to where you actually have more room instead of always hitting your head on like one wall high structures, so that's nice. And obviously there was this, which obviously I will be doing a video on the winner when they reveal the dossier for it. But obviously everyone probably knows what won, but you know. And then that's kind of it on this crunch. So now we go to the next one, which I kind of forgot to do before, but I should have done it earlier. But we have the Fasolasuchus dossier now, so that's pretty nice. Here the deathworms tremble as they will no longer be the only ones dominating the sands of Scorched Earth when Fasolasuchus makes his grand entrance on Ark Survival Ascended. This giant sand dweller will surely change the power dynamic of Scorched Earth. And then let's read the dossier. Common name Fasolasuchus species Fasolasuchus sablonator. Sorry. Yeah. Time late Triassic, diet carnivore, temperament aggressive ambusher. Wild. This wasteland is full of surprises, and not exactly the good kind. There's something out here that looks like Fasolasuchus if those protocrocs could swim through sand like water. These beasts might pop up suddenly to ambush you or swim around you fast enough to catch you in a sand whirlpool. I can't stress enough how dangerous this death trap can be. Plus, their tails are strong enough to whip up sand to blind predators and prey alike. If you can help it, I recommend staying clear of those spikes. I think they've got acid glands at the base of their spiny fins, and in their mouths as well. Their caustic bite seems to melt through the thickest hide. And then domesticated. One of these monster sand swimmers would make a great mount, but good luck slowing down something that can shrug off most narcotics. You could try softening one up with explosives, grabbing a spike and steering it into a rock, but you'd have to be a bit mental to try. I imagine the adrenaline junkies able to tame a Fasolasuchus would earn themselves a formidable ride through these scorching sands. They seem to have adapted to fighting larger prey, so I'd advise any Fasolasuchus rider to steer clear of packs of smaller creatures that can swarm over its defenses. And then I think that's it. Yeah, that's like it for this crunch here. Yeah, it looks really nice. But obviously, something I've noticed is like they've kind of done some things with it that like the Ark Edition's Concavinator does, with like the swimming through sand. But I mean, that's not the most original idea because there's like other games that have done similar things. So, but, but I mean, it's mostly different though. It's just the only thing that's like the same is just swimming through sand and stuff. And then like it does also have similar taming mechanic where it seems like you have to use explosives, which is something you usually have to use for Arc Edition's Concavinator. But I mean, there is like a different. It obviously doesn't just get knocked out by explosives. It obviously you have to make it run into something. So I mean, like it doesn't really. It's still like a different taming mechanic. It's just that it involves explosives like Ark Edition's Concavenator. But that's it for this one. So now let's go to this one, which has Arc 2 fishing concept and then the creature vote winner, which I guess I can just kind of show which one that is anyways. But so welcome to another edition of Community Crush. Picture this: colorful bobbers bobbing, flashy lures shimmering, and fishing rods at the ready. You've got the legendary coelacanth, the feisty zelia, and the trusty trout in your sights. The thrill of the catch and the epic stories of the ones that got away make every moment unforgettable. We have an update coming to the Ark Survival Center roadmap next week, so stay tuned, which is the next thing we're going to be looking at. Let's first take a quick look at the fishing concept, which I do like how they actually have like more in-depth fishing now, instead of just like you just get a fishing rod and just bait, but now there's actually like bobbers, lures, which is kind of cool. And then obviously we got a few new fish that are not in Arc 1, so it's kind of interesting. We got sturgeon, trout, coelacanth, which was in Arc 1, and then zelia, which is also a new fish. New fish there, and there. So that's pretty nice. I don't think there's like, I'm sure there's like nothing else that like was really seen in the like kind of concept here, like nothing in the back. So, but that's pretty nice. New updates to fishing, and then may as well just look at the community creature vote winner, which I kind of expected it to win, considering it got second place in the Scorched vote. So with over 48,000 votes, Gigantoraptor will be the new creature added to Ragnarok for Ark Survival Ascended. We are looking forward to sharing its concept and dossier in the weeks to come. If you're interested in seeing exactly how the voting went, check it out here. Prepare your ideas and dossiers for the next community creature submissions for Ark Aberration. Stay tuned for more details. Like, I kind of expected the Gigantoraptor to win, considering it almost won last vote. But obviously, the Scorched vote obviously was the Fasolasuchus that won. So I kind of expected Gigantoraptor to win anyways, because it did so well last vote. But obviously, maybe either next week or the week after, we'll probably see its dossier and concept. So that'll be interesting to see how much Ark takes out of the fan made, like the original submission. So, and now time for the roadmap update. So, after much deliberation, we've decided to delay the launch of Ark Survival Ascended to later this year and ship the title on Xbox Series X, S, PlayStation 5, and PC in October 2023. We found it challenging working with Unreal Engine 5.2, but at the same time, it is incredibly exciting. We're discovering new ways each day to push the technology to the next level, combined with the work needed to support a fully cross-platform moddable game ecosystem on consoles and PC. It's clear that we'll need a bit more time. We've also decided to separate the release date of the island and Scorched Earth. With what we've learned about remastering the island from the ground up, it wouldn't be feasible to complete Scorched Earth to a standard we're happy with, so for now, we're going to plan that Scorched Earth will be coming to Ark Survival Ascended in December this year. Ragnarok and Aberration will follow in Q1 of 2024, and the rest of the maps beyond then. So, obviously, the delay sucks, but it's not terrible, because before it was going to be like the end of August, so we kind of really only have like, I mean, as of recording this, June's literally ending, so we have like, we have basically 3 months, and then like whatever day in October they decide to release it, because it doesn't say end of October, it says just October. So if we get lucky with it, it could be early October. So it's like, it's pretty much 3 months from now, about like 3 months and probably a half is what I'll probably say for like the release date of Ascended. I'd say like Ascended will probably release, the most likely would probably be like the middle of October, at least for like something reasonable. Obviously, if we were to get lucky, it'd be the beginning of October, but if we're unlucky, it'll be the end of October. So, but that shouldn't be too bad. And then, given the news, Ark Survival Ascended will be launching at an early access price point of $44.99 with a launch discount bringing it to $39.99. We had initially planned to ship with more content on day one, but that won't be happening, so we're adjusting the launch price accordingly. We know you really want to get your hands on Ark Survival Ascended, and we appreciate that support and enthusiasm. We're going to do our best to work hard to make sure that we can deliver a tremendous next generation Ark experience that meets both your expectations and our own. That covers the big news. We know there's still a fair bit of time between now and the launch, so hang in there, it'll be worth the wait. In the meantime, here are some answers to questions we've seen come up over the last few weeks, as well as addressed some new points. When will we see gameplay? Which, I mean, they kind of already said this, but they're saying it again so people actually know. We know you're excited, curious, and skeptical. We understand our plan is to show gameplay close to launch. I mean, we understand. Our gameplay is. I mean, our. Bleh. Sorry, let me restart. We know you're excited, curious, and skeptical. We understand. Our plan is to show gameplay close to the launch of Ark Survival Ascended, as that'll be when it's completely ready and best represent the final product. So you'll have to stay tuned until then. Is there going to be a change to the date when Ark Survival Evolves official network comes offline? We're now planning on shutting down the official network on September 30th, given the slight delay in the launch of the game. When will we be able to access our save files? We're currently working with Nitrado to make sure that the save file system works, and we'll be providing instructions on how you can get them when they're available. Our intention is to take multiple saves at different times, so you can choose which is most relevant to you. With Scorched Earth being delayed, will there still be server transfers? We won't be supporting server transfers at the launch of Ark Survival Ascended. This feature will become enabled when Scorched Earth releases in December. So that's basically just like being able to go between different maps, basically. So, which I mean that's fair because I mean they only have the one map, so I can kind of see why they wouldn't have it on launch. So that makes sense. How long should we expect the title to be in early access? Ark Survival Ascended will leave early access in late 2024 once all the content has finished its next generation remastering. Are there going to be any changes to the release order of certain content? Generally, we will keep the canonical maps released in the same order. We may make some adjustments with some of the non-canon maps and release them sooner, but that honestly depends more on our pipeline. We'll announce them accordingly. Will we be seeing more Ark Survival Ascended concepts? Yep, we intend to keep showing you guys progress on the visual changes between Ark Survival Evolved and Ark Survival Ascended in the lead up to the game's launch. What about creature votes? They'll be continuing to run. In fact, the team has been working on the design for the Gigantoraptor from a conceptual point of view as well as the actual gameplay mechanics. And we can't wait to show that to you in the weeks ahead. As always, we're incredibly grateful for your ongoing support and passion for the franchise. Thank you, Survivors Studio Wildcard. So, that's kind of like the whole update with the roadmap now. And then we got one more little thing here. For Survival Ascended Primitive Weapon Comparison. So, on the left, it's obviously the Ark Survival Evolved ones in Unreal Engine 4. To the right is Ark Survival Ascended in Unreal Engine 5. They seem to look mostly the same, but like kind of like they still do look a lot better though than like they originally did. It's just the models are kind of the same, but I mean there's like obviously looks like they're a lot nicer looking. The club seems to be the most differently detailed here out of them all, and I think like I mean you can kind of see the pick and hatchet too. The bow, it looks mostly it's like just a quick light up and like some texture changes. But I mean, it still looks good. Still nice to look at. And then I think that's everything, yeah. Mostly just like Arc Genesis releasing on Nintendo Switch, and then that's kind of about it, I think. other than Evo event. Community corner with some cool stuff, which is interesting. Got some cool fan art and stuff and pictures. And that seems to be it. So, obviously, if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!